Today we're going to do an activity that looks at how much snow is falling over the course of our current snowstorm. If you don't already know, the Weather Center has a location here in West Hampton, New Jersey. And because of that, there is a lot of people in the area who are collecting data based on precipitation rates in the area. I went to the Weather Center's website and I gathered the amount of snowfall for certain times during the past 3 days. I looked at how much snow fell in accumulation in inches. I looked at the time of day that the data was collected and the date. And I created a table looking at 3 different locations: the Weather Center itself in West Hampton, a location in Burlington Township, and then a location at the South Jersey Regional Airport. In the table at the bottom of your worksheet, you will find all this data. You are asked to calculate the rate, so the amount of snowfall as a rate, based on the numbers in blue in the table. You are then going to use that rate to calculate the unit rate, rounding to 3 decimal places. Unit rate will represent how many inches fall in 1 hour's worth of time. Once you have the unit rate, you'll use that ratio to calculate how much snow we anticipate after 40 hours of time has passed. And lastly, you're going to compare the unit rates, and you're going to determine what location has the fastest accumulation of snow over an hour's period of time. To calculate the rate for each of the locations, you're going to use the numbers in blue. So for the Weather Center, you're using 7.4 inches accumulation over 37 hours worth of time. For Burlington Township, you're using 6.5 inches over 33 hours. And then for the airport, you're going to use 3 inches over the course of 19 hours of the storm. That data is what you're going to use to calculate the rate. The rate will be calculated or written out as a fraction in inches per hour. You'll calculate the unit rate, again, in inches per hour. And then finally, you'll figure out how many inches of snow would fall if we had 40 hours of continuous snowfall. When you're done with this assignment, make sure you turn it in through Google Classroom. Let me know if you have any questions.